members, and boy oh boy, problems for the Mumbai Indians at this point in time. Three straight losses, and Hardik Pandya's tenure has gotten off to the worst possible start that you can ever imagine. Plus, off the field, whatever is happening at this point, anything that can go wrong for Hardik Pandya has indeed gone wrong. Now, Hardik Pandya in the post-match presentation, he said that yes, I take the blame for it. He took the blame for the loss, stating that yes, I wanted to counter-attack. We were counter-attacking, but my wicket allowed Rajasthan Royals to come back into the match. And it is because of Hardik Pandya's wicket, he said that yes, we could have done some things right, but he never expected the kind of pitch that was going to be delivered at the Wankhede Stadium. Yesterday, there was a lot of seam and swing, extra bounce also from the Wankhede wicket, and that is why Hardik Pandya was surprised by that. But on the other hand, he was frank enough to admit that yes, my wicket was the turning point. I should have carried it on and I should have ensured that the game, that Mumbai Indians would reach a big total. But that unfortunately didn't happen. And because of that, Mumbai Indians, three straight losses, and the comeback for them seems to be very difficult at this point. Yes, they have got more home games coming up. They have got one game against Delhi Capitals coming up. They have got one game against Royal Challengers Bangalore coming up. But remember, MI's record against RCB in the last couple of years has not been good. So that is a big problem that Mumbai Indians are facing at this point in time. Now, there were some very interesting debates around Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma got out for a first ball duck, and later on there were two incidents which happened with Rohit Sharma. One, a fan came onto the field and that startled Rohit Sharma. He was really scared about it, but later on the situation became fine. After that, you could see Rohit Sharma telling the Mumbai Indians fans to do this. Do not boo Hardik Pandya. That was a clear message that Rohit Sharma was giving at that point in time. So, these two incidents happened on the sidelines of the game yesterday, and there is a news emerging that maybe Hardik Pandya as captain might not remain for a long time. There are a lot of rumors doing the round that Mumbai Indians might hand over the captaincy back to Rohit Sharma, looking at the current situation that is there. The fans are continuously booing Hardik Pandya, and Sanjay Manjrekar yesterday told the fans to behave. Presenting your captain Hardik Pandya, that happened at the toss, and he told the fans to behave also. Now there is a lot of mixed reaction on whether Sanjay Manjrekar should have said that. Remember, and we all have to understand one thing: whatever is happening in all the parts of India, wherever Mumbai Indians are going, it is setting a dangerous precedent. I'll tell you why. Because if any player gets randomly booed, you're masking a lot of things that are wrong with the fan psyche at this point. It's a dangerous precedent that is there. And whatever were the chants, some chants get muted under the broader booing that is there. There's a video that is going viral at the Narendra Modi Stadium where Hardik Pandya has been given a lot of bad words and a lot of caste slurs are there. Hardik Pandya can't react because he's expected to be a player and behave professionally like a robot. But the fans, under the garb of booing and because they are hurt and all these kind of things, they can indulge in these kind of things and get away with it. That is unfair. And this is why if fans can keep their emotions under check, then and only then you can enjoy a game of cricket. Otherwise, all these kind of unnecessary distractions. And yet again, just because he changed franchisee and just because you're hurt by it, because of the very nature of the sport, that is the reason why these unnecessary distractions are hurting an India player. Let us just be one more thing about it. You are really, yes, criticize him over captaincy. Yes, his tactics were wrong. Legitimately criticize him for his captaincy tactics that happened in the game between Mumbai versus SRH and Mumbai versus GT. Sure, he deserves the criticism for his absolutely confounded captaincy. But at the same time, you have to also understand that Hardik Pandya's mind, however he may try to put on a facade, all the smiles, all the facade, all the coolness quotient is been slowly and brutally being decimated because the fan booing is really getting to Hardik Pandya. We are Indians first. Indians at this point in time, whatever is the booing, we cannot take it. It's ingrained in our psyche. Understand that one thing. Sport is brutal, but fan emotions, can it be legitimized when players are giving all out on the field every single time? Again, the question is asked. I will keep on asking that question. What wrong did Hardik Pandya do to get this kind of thing? When others have also been subjected to booing at the Wankhede, Virat Kohli was once booed, Sachin Tendulkar was once booed. At that time, there was universal condemnation. Why on earth? Why on earth? Then Hardik Pandya's thing is legitimized. Either you don't legitimize everything or you legitimize everything. It should be all in or all out. It can't be selective because it's the question of a player putting his all, but he's still getting criticized for it because of some things that he did not do. There is an undercurrent. I believe that undercurrent has now come out into the open, and because of the environment that we are in, because of what has been amplified on social media, fans at the stadium are just one minuscule portion. The rest of the battle is fought on social media, and you know how toxic social media can be. So that is the current situation. So there is a particular situation coming up that will the Mumbai Indians hand over captaincy back to Rohit Sharma? If that is the case, then Mumbai Indians management need to be lambasted because you have destroyed a player's vision to lead a team and you've gone back on a short-term option. And that is why Mumbai Indians 3 to 4 years of statement, the vision statement that they had is gone, if that is the case. So, lot of confusion around the Mumbai Indians, and there were some posters, there were reports that fans were not allowed to carry posters of Rohit Sharma or any banners supporting Rohit Sharma. Now there is a confusion over that, and we're doing a VOD on that why did the police not allow the banners? Did they misinterpret the Election Commission of India Model Code of Conduct? Because right as of now, we are in the election phase, the Model Code of Conduct is in operation. And for fans, there are certain restrictions. You can't carry banners, you can't carry this supporting a particular entity or an individual. So I'll be doing a special VOD on whether Mumbai police actually misinterpreted the Model Code of Conduct or they were doing the right thing at the Wankhede Stadium. That I'll be doing a special video on that. So it is a very interesting conundrum. What does the Model Code of Conduct tell what the Election Commission has said? Are fans allowed to carry banners and posters in stadiums to support a player, but it can be misused for political purposes? That I will be doing a special video on that, so do stay tuned for it. So, lot of issues over Rohit Sharma, about Mumbai Indians, captaincy, Hardik Pandya. This is not going to end pretty well. And if Mumbai continue to lose, then I think it is problems for even their 3 to 4 year vision at this point in time. As far as the Lucknow Super Giants versus Royal Challengers Bangalore game is concerned, KL Rahul's fitness, LSG are going to take a very late call on his fitness. And remember, in the practice sessions prior to the game, KL Rahul did not keep at all. So the quad injury that he has sustained, it has ensured that his wicket keeping is not going to be there. So that is why KL Rahul, already he's racing against time to be in contention for the T20 World Cup. But by all means, looking at the current situation, KL Rahul's chances have taken a big hit. And I don't see him play in the T20 World Cup. So in that sense, big blow for KL Rahul's chances. He can't bat in the middle order because he's as suited best as an opener. But he can't play as an opener in the Indian cricket team because already you've got a couple of positions there. Now, Yashasvi Jaiswal, 3 matches, he's not been in good form. And yesterday, he tried to hit the ball very hard. He was mistiming it and he hit a 4, but then he holed out for 10. And 3 matches now, Yashasvi Jaiswal's not been in good form. Now, if Jaiswal has a sudden slump, do India have a plan B? That is the current situation that we are looking at. So, lots and lots of confusion around what happened in the Mumbai Indians game. 3 games on the trot they have lost. But remember, Mumbai's Indians have gotten off to bad starts in the past also. 2014, they lost 5 games on the trot, yet they made it to the playoffs. But whether this team has the capability under Hardik Pandya, we don't know, because Hardik Pandya really looks short when you look at it from the mental space. The booing has gotten to him, and that is why it is not a good situation whatsoever. Now, in the world of other cricketing news, Sri Lanka are currently in a dominant position against Bangladesh, but Dinesh Chandimal has returned back due to a family medical emergency. So he's not going to be part of the remainder of the test match that is going to be there in the second test. So Dinesh Chandimal has returned home, but Sri Lanka are well on their way to ensuring that they make it 2-0. So that is the current situation when we have to look at Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh. As far as the world of other sports is concerned, Sumit Nagal has moved to number 95 in the world when you look at the latest ATP rankings. Manika Batra and Satyen Gyanasekaran, they now have the final chance to qualify for the Olympics with the April 10 to April 11 WTT feeder event that's going to happen. And as far as other news is concerned, Mirabai Chanu, the official confirmation will come next week, but she has qualified for the Paris Olympics. We had said set to qualify, but she has qualified. The official confirmation will come next week. So, as far as I'll take some comments now. Shreyansh Pudipid, I think it's getting over the line. What's the mistake of Hardik if he becomes future captain of India? Then also fans will boo. Shreyansh, you hit the nail on the head. But as I've always said, India, as far as its fans are concerned, they are setting a very dangerous precedent in IPL 2024. The problem is they don't realize it. They are not realizing it. That is the major concern that I have. Srivatsa Vinjamuru saying, YJ is trying to hit the ball too hard. He should rely on timing. Even though YJ and Rinku both are there, a mindset of safe cricket must be changed. In knockouts, the pressure makes YG to be KL. Are you really sure about that? Sure. 3 games, Yashasvi Jaiswal has not been in good form. So, yes, we hope that he recovers, but India, as we have been saying, in the T20 World Cup, it's a miracle if they can make it to the final or the semi-finals. The other teams look in good form, but never say never. Maybe Indian cricket, with the lack of expectations this time, maybe they can perform even better. So that is the current situation that is there. Vineet Amba, do you think Rohit Sharma should seriously put a statement to his fans to stop booing? Vineet, yesterday he did appeal to the fans to stop the booing. Belatedly, but he has done it. But yes, a statement. Now look, it can backfire. Remember, this is the Indian fan we are talking about. It can backfire if a statement is there. You'll say, oh, you surrendered to Hardik Pandya. Oh, you're a pro-management guy. Anything can happen. Image, reputation, image cleansing is a very important thing for Indian fan cricket players. And that is why you have to understand one thing. Any kind of statement, looking at the current mood, it can backfire on them. So that's the current situation that's there. Sridhar Deshpande, who's been after me for all these kind of things. Yes, said, why do you keep on ranting every day the same thing? You are really very adamant. Never listen to others' opinion, try to impose your opinion on others. Yesterday's show, you literally had a fight. Sridhar Deshpande, was that my fault? Yesterday, fan emotion overclouded practical judgment. Sridhar Deshpande, let me make it very, very clear. As a fan, you saw a glimpse of what could happen. Fans don't think practically. Under the garb of emotion, Sridhar Deshpande, the job that we do is very, very tough. Understand that. But you will not understand because you think there is adamance. I am pointing the facts out. Was it wrong? Was it wrong to say that when Sachin Tendulkar got booed, then you should legitimize that also? When Virat Kohli got booed, you should legitimize that. Then why did you stop when Sachin Tendulkar said, oh, and when Virat Kohli said, no, it's not done? That means the Indian fan is fickle. I pointed that fickleness out. People got hurt. But truth hurts. Sridhar Deshpande, admit it. First, realization is important. Everybody, 1-2 years later, you look back at it with regret. You look back at regret, say, oh, what we did was wrong. But I've been following it for 37 years, my friend. I've come from that era when fan behavior was at its worst. So let us understand that. I've seen eras. That is why with experience I'm saying it. Others can say every other kind of thing. They can troll, they can do all these kind of things. Doesn't matter. Poor fan behavior is poor fan behavior. Admit it. There has to be a legitimate grouse. If there is a wrong decision given and the opposing captain is making full fun of it, trying to tell the fans that, oh, we did this, we got away with it, you are booing them, that is legitimate. But what is happening with Hardik Pandya? Sorry, there cannot be even a shard of legacy. And the fighting, as I said, fan emotion practically took over. Practicality went out of the window. Fighting, it wasn't one-sided. Both indulged in it. And you saw the same words that you are saying, the same words. Look how out of context it really looks at this point. We need to do something, whether knockouts on group stages, whether it is team selection, role change. Srivatsa is saying this. Role changing of players, otherwise opponents' plans, each player is like in the body mounts to IJ. Well, you have to plan well. Sports fan thinks when such trades become normal part of IPL, which are normal in other sport overseas, then only Indian fans will understand. But still, racial slurs are absolutely. Racial slurs have got no place. In Australia, they kick supporters out. And I've always maintained, even in Australia and England, fan behavior is boorish. You cannot condone that. And that is why fans, if they have to ensure this toxic behavior is put into place, speak up for it. Ensure that they don't get away with whoever is doing all these kind of things, don't get away with it. Jokingly, people have said a manifesto. Boss, I'm serious, I am preparing a manifesto. You heard it right here. I am preparing it, but it will take time. So that's the way it is. Sridhar Deshpande, those who put stories supporting the next are not giving chance playing in 11. So do you think there will not be any of this? By the way, everyone thought that those will be in playing 11 and starting 11. Sridhar Deshpande, these are all conspiracy theories. Where is the proof? Akash Madwal played yesterday. Nehal Badera, looking at the team composition, maybe he doesn't get a place. But again, now Deval Brev is failing, and with Surya Kumar Yadav expected to come back maybe in the next couple of games after. Maybe the team composition will finally be settled. The entire conundrum, if you look at cricketing logic, Surya Kumar Yadav's problem has totally been, his injury has put Mumbai Indians into disarray. That's the bitter truth about it. Mayank Madan, why is KL pushing for the IPL? It might hurt his chances for the tests coming up in September and October. See, he wants to play the T20 World Cup for India. But I think his chances are done, Mayank. I don't see him coming into that. So, sports, I might not do a story on AFI, he said doping at lower level is beyond our control. Sports fan, there is some things which are planned, which I will be doing. Don't worry about it. So, sports fan, you will get that video up soon about the doping system that is there. How AFI just has lost control at this point in time. And it is a very, very sad thing indeed. If you can't control it at the lower levels, which will be then rampant, how will the system cope up with it? It will collapse. That is the thing that is there. Sunny, who is a rational fan? One who understands the nuances and is knowledgeable of cricket. Said these types of fans are rarities. Indian fans only see numbers and gentleman brand of a player. Well, whose fault is it then? See, you are blinded by the cult of personality. Sunny, that is the problem. If fans look at it holistically, and India, I believe, can set a difference maker. It can set a difference maker. After all, India is the richest board in the world. The fans are the most passionate. You can make a difference. What stops you from doing that? Maybe a lot of other factors. So, SRH also misbehaved with Warner. Did Hyderabad fans boo? This shows MI fans are obsessed with Rohit, not MI. Well, that is one particular thing that you look at it. Shreyans, that's the way it is. Sridhar Deshpande, Hardik versus Rohit saga as a Mumbaiker was outsider angle behind it. You'll soon see entry of politics in it. If that happens, that is why I am saying it is a dangerous precedent and we are not realizing it. Sridhar Deshpande, you have answered your own question, and fans will then just be mute spectators then, and they just vent out their fury on social media. That's it. That is the thing that is there. IPL is that much big because of fans. Dilip, you are Hardik lover, you are Dilip. No one is a lover. There is just pointing out on facts. Poor fan behavior is poor fan behavior. And it doesn't mean that I like that player or I hate that player. That is the narrative that you want to build, not us. So, Sachin, if you ask me, Rishabh Pant 50 satisfied, if he continues his fitness, he could be in the mix. We hope so. We hope so, but there is still a lot of things that needs to be done for Rishabh Pant at this point in time until May 1. So, thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. Today, it's Royal Challengers Bengaluru versus the Lucknow Super Giants. Let's see who wins that match. Can RCB bounce back from their loss to KKR, or will Lucknow Super Giants continue the rivalry that has been existing? So join us in Sports Today for that. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates. Bye bye.